We have a roll call.
Ernest Satchel,
Ernest Satchel,
Say present.
present.
Joy Hall,
Present.
April Tyler,
Present.
Stephen Flattery,
Present.
and Clarice Mathias, present. Kristen Gilbert,
Board Attorney present.
staff, Julia Cox,
Present.
Brenda Powell.
Present.
All right. We have a quorum. Everyone is present. We will now proceed with the Pledge of Allegiance followed by the Lord's Prayer. I pledge allegiance
Pledge
to
allegiance
the
to
flag
the
of the United States of
United
America
States of America
And
and to the
and to
republic
the
for which it stands, one nation, under God,
under God,
indivisible, and
indivisible,
justice for all.
with justice for all.
Will you lead us into prayer?
the Lord's Prayer. Our Father,
Our
who art in
Father,
heaven,
Hallowed be thy
Hallowed
name.
be thy
thy
name.
kingdom
Thy
come,
kingdom come.
thy will be
Thy
done
will be
on
done
earth
on
as it is
earth
in
as it is
heaven.
in heaven.
Give us this
Give us
day
this day our daily bread.
and
Forgive
forgive
us
us
our
our
trespasses,
trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
has everyone had a chance to review the minutes? I assume that that's a yes. So we will proceed with, we'll request a motion for acceptance. A motion to accept the minutes?
I'll motion to accept.
We have a second?
It just would take 1 second here. Is there the closed session summary included in here?
I didn't get it. You sent me the minutes, but not the summary.
Not the summary? You have a copy with you, Clarice?
Amen.
We'll get
Yeah,
it, we'll,
okay.
we'll get it and put it in there.
Okay, so,
Can we get a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Uh,
Ayes have it. Minutes have been approved. Now we'll have a discussion on the Open Meetings Act.
So, that needs to be addressed by Ernie. I'm not permitted to do the summary, or Mr. Satchel as president would need to do the summary of the Open Meetings Act notice and state the violation.
Okay. We, the Open Meetings Act means that we have to have all our meetings open to the public, and we must have them recorded. And let's see, I didn't come prepared to do this. Let's see. Oh.
Yeah, would you?
Okay,
would you-
the open,
Mr. Satchel, would you prefer that, Ms. Clarice does it?
I beg your pardon?
Would you prefer for Ms. Clarice to do the summary?
Yes,
Okay, so the, Open Meetings Act, is saying that we had a, complaint against our board, that we had violated the Open Meetings Act, failing to post the agendas and minutes online. So we have to, we acknowledge that we, and made the agendas available, that we will make the agendas available in 2024 by posting them online. We also, Julia Cox, our director, along with myself, we have all the minutes and the regular minutes and the closed minutes, and they have been posted online,
Not the minutes
not the minutes,
not the minutes of closed meetings.
not closed meetings, right, just the minutes, right, have been posted online. So the conclusion was that the board had violated it by failing to make several meeting agendas in 2024 online. And that was the complaint that they had given us. And so our board lawyer addressed it to us, and we are correcting it.
It's been correct.
It's been corrected.
okay. That concludes any further discussion?
Yes, that was just a notification of the violation and a summary of
Okay.
the violation.
That has been resolved. So we'll move on to the election director, elections program supervisor 1 report.
March 1st through March 31st of 2025, we had 115 additions to the county register. 14 death notices were processed. 1 voter moved out of state, canceling their registration. 26 in-state county transfers. 0 voters requested to be moved. 13 confirmation mailing processes were completed, and there were 21 party affiliation changes completed. We ended the March with 14,637 registered voters. April, we processed 82 additions to the county register, processed 23 death notices, 0 moved out of state, 24 in-state county transfer. We had 1 voter request to be removed from the voter rolls, processed 68 mailing confirmations, 20 party affiliation changes, completed, April with 14,631. In May, we had 76 additions to the register, processed 20 death notices, 0 moved out of state, 43 in-state county transfers, 0 voters requested to be removed from the voter rolls, completed 1 confirmation mailing process, processed 12 party affiliation changes, and closed out May with 14,648 registered voters. Within the office, along with additional MD voter duties, we have completed the save the date postcards to be mailed to all election judges with the confirmed dates for early voting, as well as the confirmed dates for the primary and the general election for the 2026 cycle. I've included a copy in there just so y'all can take a peek at it, just so you know what we're sending out. Letters of intent have been completed and will be mailed to election judges. Letters for early voting scheduled trainings have been completed. Training schedules are completed, scheduled to begin September 2025. That's going to be for the primary. Tentative training dates for the primary are going to start April 13th and run hopefully and be completed by May 4th. The general training dates right now are going to start September 2025, and hopefully we'll have those done by September 30th. That's going to be September 30th of 2026. Forms have been updated to reflect the need and recruitment of election judges. Training curriculum packets are being organized and started to be put together. I've been sitting in on the training manuals for election judges. They've been doing a weekly virtual meeting with the state Everybody's kind of been collaborating, trying to get together and make some updates that are needed to the training manuals. Election judge recruitment's ongoing. Heather and I will both be at the Somerset County Fair on Friday, July 25th and Saturday, July 26th. We'll be able to do have the forms for voters to change party affiliations. If they've moved, they can leave that information with us. We can bring it back into the office and process it. They can make any existing changes to their voter registration on paper at that time as well. And we'll be on the lookout and recruiting some new election judges. So all the letters and everything that we've been working on as far as what's going out to election judges, I have included them just so you all can see what we're doing and what it looks like and what we send out. So.
All right. We've heard the election director.
Can I do my report?
Okay.
Director's report, June 30th. Not having an IT employee on February 25th, Tehran Pender, IT from Worcester County, and Larry Thomas, an employee from Talbot County, came to Somerset to help and train Brenda Powell and Heather Ensley on the PEM, which is the post-election maintenance for the poll books and printers. Brenda and Heather completed the maintenance for the poll books and printers through the first week of March. April 28th, 29th, and 30th, still not having IT employee. Fred from IT from Talbot County, Regina IT from Wycomico County, Teresa Riggin, Assistant Director of Worcester, Lynette Cotman, our election support, Paul Normrock, SBE Regional Manager, came to Somerset to train and help Brenda Powell and Heather Ensley on the PEM for the DS200s and the BMDs. We secured the gym for all the equipment to be removed from the warehouse. During that time, Brenda and Heather completely cleaned and organized the warehouse. This was a huge undertaking for them and a remarkable job well done. On April 30th, Brenda, Heather, and Lynette started the inventory of the equipment and moved all equipment and carts back into the warehouse. Not having an IT employee that would be the person responsible for the PEM and inventory, Brenda and Heather stepped up and completed this task above the scope of their job duties. With the assistance of the county IT, Brenda set up our website and is maintaining it until our IT position is filled. She has also set up the YouTube for the meeting site. After a second posting of the IT position, we have just received the first list of qualified personnel to start the interview process to fill the IT position. This will begin on June 9th. And then along with everything, I do the monthly critical oversight audits for the other counties. And that's, I've attached, in case you all have not done so with personnel, your direct deposit authorization, because they're doing everything direct deposit now for your checks. I've also attached the calendar for the gubernatorial election for 2026.
We've heard the election director's report and the supervisor's report. Any questions? Okay.
I do have a question about the direct deposit. If we've been doing it all along, do we have to do it again?
No, it was only if you have not done that. Okay.
Okay, no further questions. We'll move on to public comments, which we have not. Okay. The date of the next meeting will be September the 8th. Is there any new business? Oh, wait. Okay. We'll go into closed session now.
Motion.
We have motion to close.
A motion to close. We'll go into close.
Do we need to accept the director's report or any of the reports?
Do we need it? I don't think so. All right. A motion to adjourn
And to go into closed
and
session.
go into
for-
closed session.
For somebody that can make the motion for what the purposes are as well.
Go in closed session for confidential personal and legal advice.
I move that we go adjourn the meeting and go into closed session for legal advice.
Get a second?
And with regard to confidential personnel matters.
And with regard to personnel matters, confidential personnel matters.
Involving one or more specific persons. Involving one or more specific persons.
Involving one or more specific persons.
Okay. You get a second?
I second.
Okay, so we moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Now we'll go into closed session. We'll end closed session.
We go into